Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 40. Last few episodes were extremely short. We actually made a channel record. For the shortest episode on the channel, I believe we set two. We took Goth out in about 5.5 minutes, and then we took Thizzbold out in, I think, just under 5 minutes. I haven't actually uploaded those videos yet. And in between both of those episodes, I ordered myself a fantastic pizza from Domino's, and it was a little cheat day for me, and they always hit a little bit harder. That day of gaming, may I just say, was so fun. After I finished playing Baldur's Gate, I went and played some Battlefield 6 with a couple of my friends. We had a blast playing that. And then we went and played a little bit of Minecraft to finish the night off. And I mean, my goodness, man. Gaming, I've said this before, gaming will probably always be just the thing for me, honestly. Anyway, welcome back everybody to episode 40. Enough sentimentality. Today's episode will be slightly longer as we have a lot of things to do, and I was looking over our docket for kind of the plan, let's just so say to speak, for episodes 40 through beyond. And I realized there's a few fights that I might not be able to actually fit into an episode. I don't want to have every episode be about 4 minutes long. So today, what we're going to do is combine a few fights, mainly the Stonemasons Guild, which is the main attraction of this, and then we're actually going to go and do this little fight. There's that house over here across from Last Light Inn. I think it's technically in the basement of Last Light Inn. I forget what these little monster things are called. I couldn't find what they were called. So we're going to go down there and fight them as well. Before we do, I'm going to go ahead and do a few things. First things first, I'm actually going to swap out my armor. There's no reason to do... well, there is a reason to do dex saves here, but we don't actually need to do the dex saves. And then what I'm going to do is probably swap out my gloves as well. Maybe not, actually. I guess maybe we don't swap the gloves out. Did I have another necklace that I needed to wear? Fireheart? No, I think we just picked up all these. We did get the Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet, though, which this amulet is so good. So good. And it's going to help us massively against our fight against Ketheric. And then later on, probably against, well, the, what's his name? The Merkel fight. Which, by the way, we are 10 episodes away from the Merkel fight, if you guys didn't know it. So yeah, I'm super excited for that, naturally, just because Merkel is a fight that I think everybody gets really excited about. I'm actually going to use this Shining Staffer of Skulls here instead of the mace, because we're going to go fight some shadow aspects. But we are 10 episodes away from Merkel. Let me go ahead and tell you guys just very quickly the plan, so to speak, of the next 10 episodes. So today we have obviously the Stonemasons plus the little monster guys under Last Light Inn. Then we're actually going to go fight the Hollow Armor, which is, if you remember, it's in this cave kind of directly behind us this way. There's these mobs that are right out front here. We'll defeat them, and then we go underground, and there's a Hollow Armor with a couple of like acid monsters, and it's just called the Hollow Armor. Then we'll go fight the Shambling Mound and all of those plant guys, which they should be like right over here in this area. I think the Shambling Mound is like right here. And then we have the Isabel fight, which is just the Last Light Inn. We're going to go ahead and do that entire fight here. And then remember, we also still have the Dimension Door, this thing here with Halsin, where we need to fight all these monsters. And so we're going to do that. And then we have the fight with Thaniel. So that's like episode 45. And I'm realizing that I've messed up some things here already, but it's fine. Then eventually, after Isabel, we'll do this tower thing. Then we'll do the Thaniel fight. Then we'll go fight Balthazar. Then we'll come back and go to the Sharon Trials and fight Yurgir. Then, before we go any further in the Sharon Trials, we will go over to Moonrise, and we will kill everybody in Moonrise, because this makes the fight a lot easier if we do it this way, as opposed to how it is previously, where they're all kind of clumped up together. Then we go back to the Mausoleum, do the Shard Trials, do everything in the Sharon Temple, then we come back and we fight Ketheric, and then we'll do the Mind Flayer colony, and then the last thing that we'll do, well, technically the last thing that we're going to do is the Merkle fight, but then before we want to proceed into Act 3, we have to do the Githyanki ambush. So there is a lot still to do, but not as much as you probably think. So without further ado, nearly 5 minutes into the episode, let's get going. Let's start this episode off. I want to notate something though that I really thought was super cool about this. I never noticed. Well, I did notice this, but this is Karilla over here. And this is so cool, by the way, because you can actually click on Karilla and you can get her to, you know, to scan. But I always was like, man, this is just so cool, because we've never seen her in the actual game. We have yet to see Karilla. So this is just so cool to me, man. I mean, really, really cool to me. Oh, she disappeared. Oh, I thought if we got close enough to Karilla, she would disappear on her own, but she doesn't. Anyway, just like always, guys, I'm probably gonna probably loot most of the Masons Guild before. But who has the light cantrip? Who here has the light? Do I have light? Yes, I do. I wanted to put light on Astarian's sword here. Oh, and by the way, check this out, you guys. I actually got, for the first time ever, the Dwarven Splint Mail. I never knew that you could get this armor, and I realized that this armor existed in the game just due to the fact of passing the speech check. And so when I had a mod that lets you use all the equipment in the game, that's where I found this armor. And I think this armor is really cool. I'm a big fan of like medieval knights. I was a little bit disappointed in this game because some of the armor sets, you know, they don't really like, especially for paladins. I don't know, I want my paladin to feel really holy and cool. This is like classic plate armor. It's really, really cool. Well, not plate armor, but this is like a classic armor that kind of seems realistic and looks somewhat cool, in my opinion. And Astarian just looks awesome, in my opinion. Anyway, let's head into the Stonemasons Guild. And we have to find a few things here. There's a lot actually here that we'll loot. But while we're just looting everything, I'll go ahead and sort of talk about a few worries that I have for this second act. So the first thing I'm going to talk about while I'm looting everything is just going to be... Hang on, move this really quickly. Is there something behind here? Wait a minute. Can I rotate this? Wait a minute. Pick it up. Can't reach this. Astarian, move out of the way, man. Wait. Am I able to move this? Is there something behind here that I need to know about? Okay, the game's making it seem like that painting needs to be there. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm kind of concerned with is just what level we're actually going to be when we fight Merkle. As many people know, Merkle is the hardest fight that we are going to have to fight for a minute. It's going to be something where, for the most part, could end the run. So we have to be extremely careful. Extremely careful. And my worry with that is we have put so much time and effort into this game that I don't want to run to end. Now that being said, I have been sort of, I guess, looming over... Oh man, there's another Infernal Iron right here. That's amazing. I've been kind of looming over the idea of how we want to approach the fight with Merkle. There's a few thoughts in my mind as to, you know, I know the fight layout. There's a couple of enemies here, and you know, let me actually hang on, guys. I have so much stuff in my on my character. Oh, I took off the club. That's why. Here, I'll have Astarian loot everything else. Anyway, so I was thinking about it. You know, there is obviously a lot of enemies. There's a Mind Flayer plus a bunch of ghouls, plus I think some other stuff as well. And Merkle himself can spawn these ghouls, so the fight, we can get overrun fairly quickly. So I think we're definitely going to want to use some summons. I was thinking about the party comp that we're going to want as well, and that's just something where I'm not 1000% certain yet as to what exactly we want to use. But I will say one thing pretty quickly. I'm debating taking Minthara with me on this run. If we're able to hit level 9 Lae'zel will be really useful because she'll then get 2 attacks. Because she's a fighter, level 4 fighter, her next level up she's going to get extra attack. So she's really useful at that point. Like, she's already extremely useful, but she's a little bit limited in terms of the damage output she can do. The only time she's not limited, of course, is if she's allowed to attack first. But in the case of the Merkle fight, she can't attack first, so we don't get like the surprise round. And if we had built her like a gloom, what's this? Oh shoot, I forgot that takes us downstairs. Well, we'll come back upstairs and loot the rest. But in the case of the Merkle fight, we obviously can't sneak attack Merkle. That fight itself just begins right from where the Ketheric fight leaves off. And of course, we can avoid the Ketheric fight, the second half of the Ketheric fight, if we pass the speech check, which I'm certain we'll be able to pass the speech check. I don't have any doubts about that. So I'm not really worried about it. It's just the Merkle fight in general, I know will be a hard fight. Like, I know that will be a difficult fight. So yeah, I also need to decide who we want to take with us. I mean, it'll 1000% be me and Astarion, like, without a doubt. The question is, who are the other 2 party members that we take? I've thought about it for a long time, and I still haven't made a decision, because I actually don't know what his legendary reaction is. That's the first thing. And I also don't know what, hang on, there's some traps here, I think, coming up. I also don't know what his resistances are. But I'm sure things like command might not work on him, because he's a monstrosity, so I don't think we can use that. And I don't think, like, I have a spell.
What now?
I have... Oh, I thought I had it with me. Oh, I have a scroll. I have a scroll of Hold Monster, which I don't know if we can use that either, because it's Merkle. But, again, it goes back to what I'm saying. I don't know how much... Let me make sure so we don't... There we go.
What's that?
I don't know how much we'll be able to truthfully... Oh my god, I casted a nat 1, son of a bitch. Well, let me just use an inspiration. There's so many inspirations coming up and we don't... Oh my... Alright, I'll use 2 inspirations, it's fine. Oh! Okay, just fucking take the... Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Fucking goddamn it. I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Alright, just go and disarm it. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I have never in my life... Oh shoot, that was my action, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. And I can't jump over the fence, huh?
What now?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I've never in my life seen, Hang on, guys. I gotta get my character out of here. This is so stupid. For God's sakes, I've never had to do this before. All right, go ahead. I don't want the chest to die though. That's the thing. All right, go back in there and disarm it. Okay, fantastic. Sorry, it's so hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. Anyway, I can't believe I used 2 fucking inspirations. I should have kept my costume on, this thing. Here, let me put this back on. Of course I take it off right before we needed to take it off. Anyway, yeah, so I think I was talking a little bit about, yeah, the difficulties just with that fight. I don't know who we want to take. We're definitely going to have Dame Malin with us. Like, that's a certainty. We'll have Dame Malin. But the difficulties are going to be, you know, do we take a character like, for example, Gale, who could theoretically get a lot of summons and, you know, get the chance to, well, you know, get the chance to cast some summons and cast some very powerful spells? Or do we take somebody like Karlach, who has up to 2 attacks in a turn, she can rage, and we can deal a lot of damage? It's difficult for me to assess, honestly. At this time, I just have to think about it. I need to see where my party is going to be at. I think, just looking at my XP bar, I am fairly certain we can hit level 10 before we fight Merkle. Because right now we're at 8, obviously, and we're about a quarter of the way there. So before we even get to clearing out Moonrise, like we still have to do the Stonemasons Guild and everybody else, I think we can get to level 9. And then if we have level 9, we need to do the Mind Flayer Colony, plus Moonrise Towers, plus all of the Sharan Temple. That should be enough to put us to level 10. And then I don't think there's a chance that we can make it to level 11 before we fight Ketheric Thorm. I think we'll be like at level 10 and a half, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So what we'll do probably at that point is assess again. But like for certain, Astarion is one, I'm the other. It might be Lae'zel as our third, and then we just need to decide who our fourth member will be. It could be Minthara, because again, the thing about Minthara is, right, she can give Astarion that buff to give him additional 3. I think it's 3d. It's 3 through 6 fire damage, right? And then Astarion also can still heal himself and give himself poison damage. But like I said, Merkel himself is resistant to, like, he's immune to poison, and I think he's resistant to fire. So it's kind of one of those things that's a little bit difficult. Anyway, sorry about all the discussion, so to speak. I just wanted to sort of talk a little bit about what my plans were for, well, the future. Let's talk about this fight. So having light on your characters here is really good. I don't know if we'll be able to pass this. There's a perception check, I believe, that we need to pass in order to know. Oh, okay, no, it just actively shows us who's here. And I think we can see them. Yeah, you'll see that there's a Wraith, and the Wraith himself is kind of not hard. He has this ethereal plus extinguishing malice. So this is really bad. Sunlight sensitivity is fantastic, but there's a reason why we want to cast light on all of our characters. Main reason, of course, being we just want to include the chance to see these wraiths. I don't know if our light gets extinguished if he comes near us. I would imagine yes, the light probably does get extinguished. But because we can see these characters, what I'm going to do is move Lae'zel over here. And I think if I position Lae'zel right here, I should be able to hit a sneak attack on this Wraith and get a 98%. And I believe they'll also have a surprise round on them. So let's go ahead and do that first. Wow, critical hit is awesome. So we got a critical hit on this Wraith, which is absolutely bloody fantastic. And I think they're immune to lightning, or they take half damage from lightning. They take half damage from lightning. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and cunning action dash. And then I'll do another sneak attack, and hopefully we can crit again. No luck at the Far Realms. Another critical hit. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, wow. And how much damage are we doing on our crits currently? So we're doing 35 straight piercing damage, plus an additional 1 lightning damage. Yeah, the resistance from them is... Yeah. I think they have a resistance to it. But we have 6 lightning charges built up. Plus we have reverberation now on this character, which doesn't technically apply, but that's fine. We're going to get Shadowheart to come into combat next. And what we'll probably end up doing for Shadowheart is just using, hopefully, this Sacred Flame to take the... These guys are not that bad. The shadows are not bad. Oh, I was hoping she could take the Wraith out. Damn it. Shadowheart always fails me when I need her the most. Okay, so we'll then get my character, I suppose, to take the Wraith out. And like I said, this combat engagement's not difficult at all. Just prepare for it by bringing characters that have radiant damage, and I think light damage is great. I'll go ahead and switch over to my character. We should be able to take this Wraith out. Oh my. Another critical. And 180 XP is very good as well. Very, very good indeed. And I'll have Astarion come over here. And the reason why you want to have characters with light is because these guys just love to bounce around. They love to disappear out of sight. I can't actually get to this shadow, unfortunately, which sort of sucks. I don't think there's a way for me to get to the other shadow either. I'm going to turn these lights on, though, while I'm here. Just because I think light exposes them, even if it's not my light. Let me loot this bookcase, I guess, while we're here. Yeah, just light up all the candles. And by the way, speaking of lighting up candles, guys, I had this really cool idea for our next playthrough, if we ever do a solo honor mode run, to be like a paladin of Lathander, which I think would be a cleric of Lathander, but I love the torches in this game. I think they look really good. And I think just making a playthrough where we light every single torch in the entire game would be super cool. Okay, anyway. Let me go ahead and get to this shadow here. Yeah, you can see here that there's some shadows. We'll just go ahead and main hand attack this one. Awesome. Very easy. Very, very, very easy. And then all the shadows are going to be surprised, so there's nothing really that we can do. What we do want to do, though, she has shadow on her, right? Or she has light? Oh, she doesn't have light, really? How does she not have light on her?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, oh, hang on. The bow has, hang on, the bow has it. So let me just swap her to a ranged set. There we go. And then Shadowheart can come right over here. And now, we just want to position our party in a way where these shadows are not able to actually move that much. Because they will try to flee. And we don't want to have them flee, naturally. So we just want to illuminate as much of this battlefield as we can. And I'm going to swap over to my melee set. So now we have 2 lights. And then here's Astarion. Beautiful. Wow. It's just ridiculous how OP Astarion is. Now we have 3 lights, and I don't think he has a bonus action or anything. But yeah, we should be able to take these guys out, actually, next turn. It shouldn't be an issue at all. So Lae'zel should be able to hit this guy, no problem. Nope, not quite, but here, I can have her, I think, hit this guy with a melee attack? No, unfortunately not. Does her bow still have the thingy? I don't think so.
Let's go.
But I'll have my character go over there and hopefully hit him with the bow. Critical miss. Oh, I'll get another attack, it's fine. No way we miss again. Wow, critical miss again? Holy smokes. A lot of critical hits and a lot of criticals today. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna probably send my character right over here then.
With haste.
Because I just want to get these characters positioned as best as I possibly can. So we'll go Sacred Flame. Great, so Shadowheart's done. And now we want to send Astarion up. Have him go after this shadow first. What the? Go up there. Okay, well, I guess we gotta have Astarion go up there first. Yeah, we just don't want them to get a turn. That's it. I mean, we want to take the enemy out. Oh my god, Astarion is doing so much damage on his own. That was a very easy fight. Yeah, you guys are starting to probably see just how broken this game can be. Bear in mind, we actually also can use Astarion to get, I think, a +1 to strength. We have that +1 strength potion that we're definitely going to use that. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Back up. In case I roll another natural 1, which I wouldn't be shocked at this point. Okay, we got a natural 20. Man, a lot of nat 20s and a lot of nat 1s. Anyway, we still have that strength potion that we can get as well, which we want to make sure we're using that. So, Helmet of Arcane Acuity. This weapon is actually really great. Arcane Acuity is giving us a +1 to spell attack rolls in difficulty class. So, it's not particularly awesome for any of our characters in this run. But if we're ever doing like a Hexblade Warlock, for example, this is a super great great helmet, and it looks really cool too. We have so many unique items that we still need to take back, and I think somebody, maybe Griffin, had asked me one time if I'm planning on selling any of the unique items, because we have about probably like 15,000 gold worth of items to sell. It's a good question. I don't think I'm going to. Some items, yes. There's just items that we're definitely not going to ever need to use. But I don't know if we're going to need to sell all of our items. What I have kind of been doing is just grabbing a bunch of random loot and just basically picking up everything, selling off like books, rotten food, everything basically. Just everything goes. It's like a fire sale basically. And I was able to make back about, I don't know how much gold we actually have. I don't think we have a ton. We have about like 800 gold. I was able to buy this armor though with that gold, so that's kind of why Here, you pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay. I was able to buy this armor, plus I was able to buy this blade for Lae'zel. Let me show you guys. This armor, this blade I never realized. When the wielder attacks with advantage, they deal an additional 1d8 psychic. So I think this is only with the sword, naturally. But because this weapon allows us to make advantage on attack rolls, if we're lightly or heavily obscured, against lightly or heavily obscured targets, this is perfect for the Underdark. So this weapon is really great. And not that Lae'zel is a character that is going to be using her weapons that often, but just, you know, if she wants to, let's say, use her offhand melee attack, for example, her offhand melee, here it is, I was looking for the damage. Her offhand melee does 2-7, but then it could do up to, you know, if we hit max damage on this plus max damage on psychic, we could do like 11 damage with our offhand melee. So it's a really decent weapon for her. I figured, you know, why not? I'd never seen the weapon before, so I thought it was very cool. And like I said, I'd never seen the armor before. I just recently discovered that we can get that armor for the first time. So what we'll do is, hang on, I gotta make sure I get Astarion to do this, because I don't have any more carry weight. My character, well, I guess I could have him swap back over to the, I hate how our characters have to run around the whole table. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to get a little bit of XP as well, which is always fantastic. We're just going to take everything. We're at that point in the game where we want to try to get all of our gold back. We spent a lot on these items, and we still have to spend some more. There's still a lot of items that we need to buy off of Roa, and also the bugbear that's in the... oh, what the hell am I saying? The bugbear that's in the... oh my god! In Moonrise, thank you. Damn, I just can't think right now. But yeah, what we need to do is still buy a ton of those items. I don't want to let any unique items go if we can't help it. There's obviously some that we just don't need them. But if I can try to buy everything so that we just have flexibility with our builds, it would be great. And the reason for that is pretty simply put. I just think that certain battles in Act 3, like, it pays off to have certain items that can make the fights easier for us. So in this case, it would be...
Especially that nice big X at the base of Moonrise Towers.
Nice big X? Wait a minute, what? Hang on a minute. I've never seen this dialogue before. In the stashed in the tower's prison dungeon. Oh, that must be in reference to, I suppose, the... Is that supposed to be for, like, the what do you call it? Is this supposed to be for the, oh my god. The freaking... Oh my, can someone help me? I can't think today, god damn it. It's supposed to be the thing, the Mind Flayer colony. Oh my god, thank you. Jesus. Just couldn't think. Anyway, we're gonna get some pretty decent stuff. Oh, you know what, by the way, guys? That Scroll of Disguise, we should use that for Astarion. You want to know why we should use that for Astarion? If we use that for him, I can swap out the Everburn blade with the Githyanki sword that we have, and I could also give him the Githyanki stuff, because it would actually yield more damage. We might use that Scroll of Disguise on Astarion, so we might actually do some unique building. I just want this to be a bit of a longer episode, just for the folks at home. But we're not going to pad it. We're definitely going to do that other fight as well. But in the intermission, what we're probably going to go ahead and do is just check out and see if we can make Astarion perhaps a Githyanki as well. I'm going to take all of this Arkan's Horde as well. And I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, so this fight was very easy. Not too hard at all. Again, coming prepared to a fight always helps. And this has been mostly the moral of the story, I think, for us. We've come prepared to pretty much every fight. There is one other thing that I don't want us to do yet, which is actually going to be in the middle of Rythwin. You'll notice that there's that basement we can go down to. It's like a Sharan basement, and we can get some buffs that will give our party... Okay, come on, guys.
Oh, enough waiting.
Oh, son of a...
crave blood.
Anyway, there is this thing that we can go to and get, I think, a +2 to our wisdom, a +2 to our charisma, and I think a +2 to our constitution, if I'm not mistaken. And those are permanent buffs that we can get until we take our next long rest, which is really, really important. If we wanted to, we technically could go do that now, but the reason I don't want to do that is mainly because of the fact that I don't know if we're going to want to take a long rest. I just don't know. Like I said, I have a short rest we could take. I have the Song of Rest still. It's perks of being a bard. And again, I don't know how we have another Song of Rest. I used my Song of Rest twice in this long rest, and I think it's just because if you travel between areas, this must be a bug in the game. You get this back. So I've tried not to abuse this because I just think it's a little unfair. But if we did want to use it, we technically could use it. Anyway, I'm going to try out a new build for the first time. I'm going to take this off and put the Diadem of Arcane Synergy. This is a really, really awesome piece of equipment because I inflict conditions all the time. So this is going to give me Arcane Synergy, which is going to give me additional damage equal to my spellcasting modifier. So I'm just curious to see, like, how much could I possibly get off of this thing, right? But here's what I wanted to show everybody to just sort of see. Oh, and then the Drake Throat Glaive. We could also use that as well. I was mentioning before that we could actually put that on my bow itself if I wanted to. Like, I could put this on the Bow of the Banshee, and I would get a 1d4 bonus to frightened targets, plus I would get a +4 because of my Charisma modifier, and then the Drake Throat Glaive would give me a 1d4 elemental, so we could technically do 12 more damage on our bows, which is pretty You know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we just do that, huh? Should we just use this on us right now? Are we going to use a short rest? Oh, it's fine. But I wanted to show you guys really quickly what I was talking about in regards to that sword. So this thing here, the Soulbreaker Greatsword, this deals an additional 1d4 Psychic, which is fantastic, and it also gives us the +2 to initiative rolls, which is also fantastic, because we also get access to Soulbreaker. Not so great for somebody like Merkel, but the +2 to initiative is really good, because for somebody like Astarion, who has surprise on his character, it would kind of ensure that somebody gets to go first. I don't know what Merkel's initiative order is. I don't know if it's that high, but again, it just would probably pay some dividends. There's also the Githyanki band. Here it is. Yeah, when you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw takes 1d4 Psychic. Plus, a Githyanki would also gain a +1 bonus to Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. So it's kind of worth it. Anyway, let's use this new diadem that I have, and let's head over... Well, let's go back, actually, to the Last Light Inn, and we're going to go into that basement and fight those little mobs that spawn there, okay? So, I don't know what they're called. I'm going to feel like a real idiot once we go in there. But we have the Pixie Blessings, so we're fine. We don't need to talk to Isabel quite yet. But I'm going to go over here to this house, and we're going to go ahead and just kill those enemies. Actually, I think we need to go this way to get to the house. Forgive me. But while we're sort of... Oh, I don't have Longstrider. How do I not have Longstrider on my character? That's crazy. What happened to my buff? I guess I somehow lost Longstrider. I'm not sure how. Anyway, how much are we at? 33 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Like I said, I want to try to keep some of these episodes eventful. Not boring, but just... I felt bad last episode because Garangoth and Thisabald, they're really easy fights. They're not really hard. But you know, they're quick. And I was eating a pizza and I just blasted through it pretty much. Okay, we're going to go in here and go to the house. There's also a unique armor that's in here as well, if I'm not mistaken, which I believe is right in here. Yeah, gold ring, which I don't know if there's something unique about this gold ring. There's a skeleton with another gold ring. I don't know if... Yeah, I think there's something we can do with that gold ring. But we'll unlock this really quickly, and hopefully we unlock it the first time. Don't need to put the cat's brace on. Another natural 20, man. And yeah, we get penumbral armor, which, while obscured, the wearer gains a +3 bonus to stealth checks. It's not bad, but I don't think it's anything to ride home about, let's just say. Oh, I'm encumbered, son of a bitch. Hang on, let me send a few things over to my boy. Oh my god. The analog controller is once again doing its analog controller things. My god. Lord help us. Alright, I'm not encumbered anymore. Let me have Astarion do this. Anyway, I also saw recently, speaking of Astarion, I saw that D&D Beyond, or whoever, I'm assuming it's Wizards of the Coast, whoever makes D&D, they released an Astarion book adventure guide, and you can play alongside 2 little mini adventures that that have Astarion as the center piece or whatever. I thought that was really cool. I think what's become of D&D and what's sort of been grown from D&D is fantastic, and I attribute a lot of it to Baldur's Gate, man. I said this before in a previous episode, just how easy it is to get into this game. But if you ever wanted to have a D&D experience, this is also a really kind of good trial run. There's definitely differences, naturally. It's not a one-to-one crossover. I've been fortunate enough to play a little bit of D&D, and I love it, and I think this game it's really fun. And if you want to play D&D, it's a good starter. How should I say? Good starter pack, let's say. Okay, let's go down here into this little basement and fight these guys. Let me just respond to a text message really quickly from the missus. Oh, she didn't reply to me. Never mind. Okay, well, I feel like a real fool. What are these enemies called? I'm curious, because I wanted to look these guys up so that I could put them on the planner, and I couldn't figure out what they're called. Mean locks. Ah, okay, mean locks, yeah. Not particularly difficult. They do have an ability to frighten anyone that they're around, and I think there's 5 of them. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, they're creepy. Is there one up here? No. There should be 5. I thought there was 5. Do I not know Baldur's Gate? Hang on. Climb on down here. Do I not know Baldur's Gate? Am I a fool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I knew it. Played this game too much. Oh, 6! I guess I don't know this game very well. There's 6 of these mean locks. Alright, so what we're gonna do... The way to engage these guys, there's 2 routes you can take. The first route is this way, which it's not terrible. You can funnel the mean locks in, it's just you don't have a lot of space to operate. The alternative that you can take is coming through, I think here, this hole in the wall, and then you can assault them from here. I'm just going to go ahead and go this way and have Lae'zel be the initiator, because I believe these mean locks can be surprised. So we want to surprise them. Again, for stuff like this, Lae'zel is fantastic because she is just able to... I mean, she's able to just do so much with so little. That's why I love this woman. She's just fantastic. Okay, hopefully we hit the mean lock with our first hit. Here we go. Fantastic, yep. Mean lock is surprised, but you can see their initiative order. It's really high. So even though...
Beasts so grotesque, they put even an Yogi to shame.
What did I fail my Arcana check for?
It's something with razor-sharp claws. Keep your distance.
Anyway, yeah, their initiative is +4. You can see their dex is +18. It's a very high dexterity, extremely high dex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably dash so that I can get a little hit on this guy here. And we'll go for the ranged attack and hopefully hit him. Yep. Nice. So we did 23 damage plus a reverberation. I'm going to then have probably my character. Well, maybe not my character. Yeah, see, this is going to be the issue.
What's next, I wonder?
I could do like a... Oh, wait, where's this go? Oh, this goes down, that's right. Yeah, let me have Shadowheart actually go over here and cast like Sacred Flame on this guy. I don't want to use my bow. Do I have a higher chance with Firebolt? I do, okay. Yeah, hit him with the Firebolt here and hopefully we kill him. God damn it, she misses that all the time. That's the thing. She's constantly missing that. God. Alright, we don't want to clump up everybody in one area. We want to kill this first mean lock because I don't think that they can get to us. Hopefully Astarion kills this thing. Okay, nice. So we were able to kill that first mean lock. But now what I need to do is actually reposition. So Lae'zel is going to go here. And I'm going to have my character join the fight. And I don't know if I can make this jump. Can I jump up here? I can't without being... Ow! Without being seen. That was close. But what I can do is inflict frightened on this next mean lock. Hopefully I can inflict frightened. Here we go. Nice. So he's not frightened, he's surprised, but I will actually get another attack. So let me end my turn. This mean lock is going to be surprised, and then, yeah, we're going to move everyone back. I can't reach the destination. What do you mean you can't reach it? Well, can you jump to the destination? How can you not reach it? It's right across from you.
On my way.
Yeah, we just want to... Oh! No, I don't want her to move.
What now?
Okay. So I'm going to hit this mean lock again. And now I have Arcane Synergy, so that gives me 10 by 15, which is fantastic. Hopefully we frighten him. Oh, they're immune to frighten. Well, that would make sense. They have an aura that frightens things. Why the hell would they... I didn't think of that, did I?
There's blood in the air.
Well, we're just going to go ahead and hopefully hit him again. Beautiful. What are their resistances? He's not taking a ton of damage from me. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, we're going to push the whole group back. They shouldn't... I don't think they have any ranged attacks on them. But now they're going to dash. And then hopefully they just don't get close enough. Nice, okay. And they're all going to group up here, which is fantastic. So if we hypothetically wanted to, we could use like a cloud of daggers or something. I don't think we really need to. I think, you know, for the mean locks, it's fine. They do a lot of damage. That's sort of the one shitty thing. But it's okay if they deal damage to us, because we can always heal health back. Okay. So this mean lock decided to just show up randomly. So I'm going to go ahead. I have 5 lightning charges. If I hit him, I missed. I kind of want to go in for the advantage on this thing, because we need to do as much... So yeah, put her in the fear aura, mean lock fear, advantage. Nice, we did a lot of damage on that actually. 3 turns of reverberation. She's mean lock feared right now. That's fine. Yeah, they're out of position really badly actually, so we just want to try to eliminate as many as we can. Oh, there's actually more than I thought. I think there's 7 or 8 of these mean locks. They have a shadow teleport? When do they have a shadow teleport? I never knew that. What? Okay, well they have a... I'm threatened. Who am I threatened by? How can I be threatened? Whatever. Okay, we got a critical hit, which is fantastic. And I'm gonna go again. Nice. So that mean lock is done. Now we could go through this door as well, which I don't know where this door leads. Let's go through the door. Oh, fantastic. This actually opens up another path for us. That's right, this is the basement of the Last Light Inn, which is awesome. So these things have a teleport. I didn't know they had a teleport. Okay, so they're right back up into Lae'zel's face. Not great. Definitely not great. Okay, so we have to deal a lot of damage here now, as I'm sure everybody's aware. I think I have a better chance to hit with Sacred Flame. Okay, 10 is a pretty solid damage counter. I could, if I wanted to, I could cast Sanctuary.
Have to keep going.
I don't want to, though. So I'm just going to try to reposition the party and kite them away.
Shall we cut and run?
And see, I could hypothetically get Astarion in here. These mean locks, though, well, they're pretty mean. So we're sort of in a bit of a pickle. I could pop a potion of speed. I mean, here's the thing. Hitting these mean locks... How do they have a 55%? Oh, they've got 17 armor class, that's why. Man, even with his happy trait, he's still having a hard time hitting mean locks. His initiative order is after Lae'zel. What do we want to do here? Is he... Are they resistant to poison by chance? They're actually not, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my frontline tank up here. And maybe have Astarion go in and deal double damage. Mean lock fear, but... Okay, he missed. 40%. Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're going to get messed up pretty bad right now. Oh, nice. Okay, he missed, so he gets hit for 2 radiant damage plus 1 lightning damage, and he gets a... radiating orb on him, which is pretty big. Another dash for the mean lock. I think we get lacerate, but they're coming towards us, which is actually really, really good. So I'm frightened now, which is Meanlock Fear gives me what? Okay, so I failed the Wisdom saving throw, disadvantage on ability checks and saves. Not great. Disadvantage on this one, disadvantage on this one. But we need to take out this one probably first. I can't, unfortunately, hit him with this. I'll go double attack on him. 7x12 Radiating Orb. No luck at the Far Realms. So we miss, we get 11. Okay, and this Meanlock, can he... Okay, he can't make it to us. We have about one more turn before we get utterly destroyed here. Okay. Cloud of Daggers would be a pretty great thing to do, but the problem is I don't think I have enough damage to take out this Meanlock over here. I mean, I could do it, possibly. I would hit him with, like, what, Reverberation and Prone? Let's try it. I mean,
Hope your soul is in good
way
hands.
bigger threat to my party than the other person. They go again. So we get a critical hit plus the Frightened, but I'm not going to probably be able to save Lae'zel. I could use Survival Instinct, though. On who? Lae'zel, perhaps? It's one Meanlock, though, so it's not that big of a deal. Ancient Grudges would be a short... Is this an aberration, though? I don't think it's an aberration. It's a Fae, right? It is a Fae. We're going to reposition again.
Find a way forward.
Okay. One attack. Nice. Radiating Orb. I can use Riposte if I want. I mean, are we going to take a short rest? Yeah, we're going to take a short rest. So let's use Riposte. Nice. So that, how much damage did I just do with that? I think I did a lot of damage there. 2 acid, 7 fire. Nice, we did 41 damage on hit with that. That's extremely good. Okay, so Astarion is going to get a Riposte, and he's going to get an additional attack. We don't get the bonus action attack yet, but I can go ahead and maybe take out one of these guys. So let me see. Oh my god, beautiful. Critical hit. Oh my god. How much damage did I just do there? 14 fire, 32 slashing, 46, 48 damage is huge. I'm going to swap Great Weapon Master off. 11x27. Okay, I'll use Great Weapon Master then to hopefully hit him with my bonus attack here. Alright, fantastic. Did they have any loot on them? Man, no loot, no XP, nothing, man. Okay. That's really good. And now, what I can do is turn Great Weapon Master back on, and ideally have them, like, put Astarion in between the two of them. I know that he's going to unfortunately have some issues here, but the good thing is, I could cast a Sanctuary, I could also maybe cast, like, Wounding Ray. Well, you know what, I could actually cast Wounding Ray. But that would be a long rest, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't want to use the Amulet, just in case we actually do want to use it, so... What I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame, or is it better for Firebolt? Sacred Flame, 60%. Beautiful. Close this door, and then flee. And they shouldn't be able to do much to my squishy targets. He will have to dash. Oh shit, he shadow teleports to Lae'zel. So 13 on Lae'zel. Riposte again, definitely. A miss on the Riposte. I think I get the superiority die back. She's paralyzed? What the... They get paralyzed? That's crazy. What the... Why do they get paralyzed?
Let's see.
That's so ridiculous. Alright, I don't know why they get paralyzed all of a sudden, but that's...
Hungry for the slaughter.
That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy. What the... So he's frightened. Astarion is frightened. I'll have to turn Great Weapon Master off, it seems like. Just to get a chance to hit these guys. I almost am thinking about casting Fairy Fire here as a level 1 spell, but it's probably not worth it. A Cloud of Daggers level 2 maybe would be good here. I mean, we definitely don't want the run to end because of this. That's for certain. Let me cast, oh man. Yeah, Shadowheart's gonna have to do something here. Otherwise, we're in a world of pain. I mean, there's 3 Meanlocks. Lae'zel is unfortunately paralyzed. There's only 1 Meanlock by her. This is a larger imminent threat. I think we just have Astarion heal himself again and get a bigger... Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I've got a potion here. He's gonna get some big health back. And then I think what we might do is use our last... Your next weapon attack? Enemies receive disadvantage on melee attacks against you. I think we use evasive footwork. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to kill them. We can definitely just try to mess these guys up. So 42%. Nice. Should I go again? Probably again, yeah. Okay, I do miss, but that's fine.
Push my luck again.
We'll just try to keep hitting this mean lock. So 8 on that mean lock there, and then hopefully another one. Okay, we get 9 on him. I don't have another spell I could cast, but I could close the door.
Need to act fast.
And I don't think these guys can open it. She can possibly crit if she hits this here. Let's try it. Hopefully she gets 20. Nice. Oh my god, she actually crit, which is like mega, mega, mega. Okay, nice. So let me close the door. Just move off to the side here.
This will protect me.
End her turn. Lae'zel's gonna get hit again with a critical because she's paralyzed. But now she's back. Okay, so we took a lot of damage in this fight, which sort of sucks, but it's fine. I need to actually focus this guy. So I can't hit him, but I can actually second wind if I want to as well. Let me go with a regular attack on the mean lock and see what I can do. Alright, unfortunately I miss. I guess we'll go this then. No luck of the farms, we'll put reverberation on him, and then he should have disadvantage. Well, that didn't do anything. Great. Fantastic. Okay, focus this mean lock next then, since this is the one that
Cutting to the chase.
might hurt Lae'zel here. Okay, here we go, another one. Okay, fantastic. And then I don't think I can do anything else. I could technically cast Survival Instinct. I don't want to, though.
Onward.
I'm going to try to bring down this mean lock with another Firebolt. No, don't hit Astarion. What are you doing? Hit him, hopefully. Man, she sucks so bad. Okay, well, I have a decent chance to maybe hit him. 40%. It's big. Another 40%. Okay, we miss. That sucks. Shove him away, though. And then... Oh, I can't move. I still can't move. That's so stupid. Okay, Lae'zel's gonna get hit again. Nice, she's able to save. And then I think I can actually maybe go for a double weapon attack here. Or I could actually stop this mean lock, maybe. Yeah. Oh, do I have enough damage to do that, though? Sneak attack ranged. Can I move away from this guy? Oh, I can actually move away. Wait, why can't I move away? Oh, because he's dazed. He lost his reaction. Okay, I actually have a chance here to maybe one-shot. Obviously, I can't hide, but I can use ranged attack, sneak attack. Okay, please. That's huge. That's really, really big. And then pop a second wind. Just because I'm gonna use everything and take a short rest anyway. And just yeah, nice. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. We used a few resources, but nothing that we're not gonna use. Like nothing that we're not gonna get back in an immediate short rest. So we're perfectly fine. We'll use the Firebolt here. 13, and then Astarion should have no trouble taking this guy out. I hope. Nice. Yeah, we got a good chunk of XP as well for that. Beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. The mean locks were not very mean at all. That was really, really, really easy. So let me respond to this text now. Sorry, guys. I know everybody's like, man, this guy just keeps texting on stream. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, the mean lock fight's not bad. It's tough. I will be honest with you. Their frightened ability really sucks because obviously being frightened, if you're a melee character, it's kind of ass. So, really easy fight. We got some decent XP for it too. Actually, a lot of XP for it. Before we go into the cavern here, let me loot this chest. There is this chest here that, excuse me, we have to disarm. Let me put our skill check armor back on. It's only just 2 things, pretty much, just the warped band of intellect, the club, and this, but lets us pass every skill check pretty much in the game. We should be able to pass this sleight of hand pretty easy. and then we can just go ahead and lockpick this as well.
Do it.
But yeah, I think the mean lock fight, it's hard. It's not terrible. Corruscation Ring, when the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb upon the target for 2 turns. That's actually pretty good. I don't remember this ring initially. That's a very good ring. Let me explore this area really quickly. I think we need to break this door or something. Or I think we need to unlock it. I'm surprised this is locked, man. I'm getting really hungry, you guys. I'm feeling actually kind of nauseous. I don't know why. I think I need to drink some water or something. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, here we are in the Last Light Inn cellar. And look at this, guys. A smoke powder barrel. That's right. There's a couple of really useful things in this area. Let me get my hammer out really quickly. There's a couple of very useful things in this area. And I'm going to have Astarion actually pick up this smoke powder barrel for us. We haven't seen a smoke powder barrel in a very long time. But here is one beautiful smoke powder barrel. A scroll of Revivify as well, and then there's this cracked wall, which I think the only way we can break through it is like through force, so like a Eldritch Blast or something. But that being said, we'll get Will, and we'll connect the two. That just goes back to Last Light Inn's basement, which you can kind of see actually here, through the other side. There it is. But we'll finish looting the Mean Lock room. There's a couple Sharon stuff that we can also find in there, and I think there's a unique item. I think, I'm not 100% certain. I'm fairly certain. But anyway, oh yes, this is where we could have found out about the place of
shrine,
yeah.
hidden away.
She's gonna make a comment here.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
So Halfred's note is gonna tell us, oh, there's a secret key, but we're not gonna need it anymore. An idol of Selûne, which Fana.
Really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
I love how much
In my pocket.
she hates Selûne. Anyway, yeah, what we're gonna do really quickly. There's another Selûnite prayer book, which we have, and we're gonna take all these paintings and, like I said, off camera, I'll sell all this stuff off, like the silver plate and everything else. And let me also collect this fire wine barrel. I was thinking about this, by the way, while we're on stream. I was thinking about this the other day when we eventually go to fight. Oh!
Did you do that on purpose?
I thought it was a regular chest. Anyway, I was thinking the other day about our fight with Raphael, and I was so excited, mainly because I think that's the first thing we're going to do. Like, one of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to go and fight Raphael. Even if we're not level 12. I just feel really confident about it because we're going to have so many Firewine barrels. We're going to go save his sister. And, with Yrgir, I was thinking about this. I was like, man, should we save Yrgir and have him possibly be an ally for us? Because the thing about Yrgir is, even if we don't save him, which I think we have to save him is the thing,
One step at a time.
he's really useful in the final fight. Like, he has obviously invisibility, he's got those bombs that do a ton of damage. He's just great to have. The problem with Yrgir, unfortunately, is that if we kill him, which I'm fairly certain we will kill him with the amount of barrels that we're going to put into that room, I don't think he joins us for the final fight. So, RIP to that idea. But it's worth it. I mean, killing Raphael is just going to give us so much stuff. Oh, there's another cracked wall. Ah, son of a beep word. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Don't I have a... Here, can you open this? Probably not. Oh my god, how can he... I can actually deal damage to this? My character is able to deal damage? Well, fantastic. Anyway, like I was saying, just killing Raphael gives us so many good things. It gives us the Amulet of Health, it gives us the Gauntlets of Strength, it gives us his Helldusk armor, gives us a lot of XP. It's just worth it, man. I know people are gonna say, like, Ben, that's a really stupid idea to fight Raphael, but I genuinely think it's for the best if we go and fight him, because imagine fighting all the other enemies in Act 3 without all of that equipment. Not to mention, by the way, like the 3 fights that I want to fight in Act 3 are going to be Cazador, Raphael, and Ansur for very different reasons. Ansur, because he has the Helmet of Baldur on, is yes, it's fantastic. And if you pair that with this amulet, you get 1d6 free poison every turn because you're auto-healing. And he also has Baldur's Giant Slayer, which is the best sword in the game. It is the best sword in the game. Best great sword in the game, excuse me. So in that regard, we need to fight Ansur for that. And then the other thing that we need to do is fight Raphael for probably the best armor in the game, plus the best overall health item in the game, and the Gauntlets of Strength, which is like 23. I think it sets your strength to 23. We don't need that as much. We have like the Hill Giant potion that we can use, admittedly. But it's just like, you know, why would we not get that amulet? And the thing about Raphael too is like I feel really confident that we would be able to beat him. I know people are gonna, you know, call me crazy. I know people are gonna say like, dude, you're risking the whole run. But I'm not really risking the whole run. I mean, the safety of fighting Raphael in the means that we're gonna fight him is that we just put a bunch of explosive barrels, and we're gonna be fine. The only thing that obviously this will destroy the entire run. The only thing that could threaten the entirety of the run is if we fail to kill him with the barrels, and then we need to fight Raphael like fairly. But here's the thing. I fought Raphael before. I fought him on Tactician, and I fought him on normal difficulty. I mean, not that that's evidence of why it will be easy to take him on in honor mode, because he has a legendary reaction, probably has more HP, and yeah, we'll just destroy and kill everybody. But I feel confident enough that we can fight him, and we can beat him. And I'm gonna do that. Okay? I'm gonna do it. I have to do it. It's in my blood. We have to fight Raphael. We have to beat him. That's the real final boss of Baldur's Gate. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. I'm gonna just continue looting this area over here. It's pretty much already done, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and loot everything up, and then once I'm finished looting, I guess that'll be it. But I'll see you guys next time for the next episode, which I think next episode we're doing something, but I'm not quite sure what. But I'll let you guys know. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Until then, you guys, be well, and bye-bye.